In the last class, we were discussing one problem, and up to this, we have discussed the S1 equal to R1 plus R2, R3, R5, S2 equal to R2, R3, R4, R6, S3 equal to R1, R3, R4, R7. These are the equations I have taken in the previous class. I hope all of you have drawn this, and also I told you people to keep a half a page or some space here free so that we can have a circuit here. Still, if you are not having that, rewrite this fast so that you can understand the below diagram. Now let us continue our discussion. Hope all of you have done this much. Now write down a one NOT gate followed by one more line. For example, this is S1 I got, one NOT gate I have S1 bar, S2 I have a NOT gate I take S2 bar, S3 I have NOT gate I will put another line S3 bar. Take 1 minute, complete this, do it fast so that we can finish the portion, otherwise it will take more time. Use a pencil because if something goes wrong, you can erase it. Have a habit of using a pencil for drawing these diagrams, and most of the diagrams are drawn by me only. I have taken a lot of time to draw all these things. I have learnt a lot of things how to do it. Those who are interested, they can also try whenever they have time. Now, hope all of you have written a S1, S1 bar, S2, S2 bar, S3, S3 bar. 6 lines, vertical lines are ready in your notebook with a lot of spaces available. So after another few seconds, I will go to the next slide. Write down neatly. I may ask you to upload in the classroom, so maintain it neatly. So let us go to the next. Write down 6 AND gates. The way how I have shown. Write down 6 AND gates. A1, A2, A3, A4, A5, A6, A7. I think let me check what I have done. Even A2, A3, A4, A5, A6 up to A7, you write down the AND gate. How many I have to draw, sir? Such question may come in your mind. Number of rows you have in the H transpose. Count those many AND gate I have to draw. If I have a H transpose 6, I have to draw 6. If I have 7, I have to draw 7. Depending upon the number of rows in the H transpose, I am supposed to draw those many number of AND gates. And how many S1, S2 I have to draw, it depends on how many columns are there in the H transpose. In the given problem statement, we got H transpose 3 columns, hence S1, S2, S3, and S1 bar, S2 bar, S3 bar. And the number of rows are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 are there, hence 7 AND gate I am taking. I'll wait for a few more seconds. I want each one of you to write down neatly. If space is not available, rewrite. 58 students are attending now. So next step, if you have completed this much, hope all of you have completed A1 to A7. Next we have to do the connection to the A1, A2, A3, A4, A5, A6, A7. What I have to do the connection? See the H transpose. All of you observe here. S1 I have to connect, S2 bar I have to connect, S3 bar I have to connect. This is the way how I have to do the connection. Observe. 1, 0, 1 I have. Hence I am connecting 1 means S1, 0 S2 bar, 1 is it S3 I have to connect. For A2 what I have to connect? Can you tell in the chat box? It is difficult to write a bar in the chat box. Let me know how you write. B you can write. For the first one I have to connect S1, S2 bar, S3. For second AND gate, what I have to do the connection? Very good. S1, S2, S3 bar. Okay, very good. Please do the connection for A2 and similarly do it for A3, do it for A4. Others can type for A3, A4, A5, A6, A7. I think most of them they are typing for A2. Thank you. Spurti, Karthik, Vinay, Priya, Vishwa, all are typing S1, S2, S3 bar you have to connect. Correct. Do it for A3 similarly and write the answer what connection you are making. A3 Simran has typed S1, S2, S3. Correct. All are 1, so no bar here. S1, S2, S3. Correct. Bharat, Kulkarni, Nivedita, Ritika and Aditya Hiremat. A7 he has told. S1 bar, S2 bar, S3. Correct. A7 he has told. Siddharth Liki A3 has told. Varsha Angadi A3 and Ritika A3 she is telling. S1, S2, S3. A4 Nivedita is telling. S1 bar, S2, S3. Correct. Amrita H she is telling for A4. S1 bar, S2, S3. Correct. DM Spurti is telling S1, S2, S3 may be for A3. Correct. Abhay Bhatt A4 is telling S1 dash. Okay, it's S1 bar, S2, S3. And Nivedita Parameshwar is telling for A4. A6 Shilpa is telling. Shivani A4. And Vinay, Sai Manthan, Shruti, Shripad, Vidya she is telling. Spurti, Prithviraj, Abhishek Kulkarni and Ritika, Sanjeev, Shivani, Simran. Simran is telling A7 equal to S1 bar, S2 bar, S3. Correct, Simran. Preeti A5. Monica is telling A5. Vijay Lakshmi is telling A5. Shahasan A5. Vidya A5. Amrita H. A6 is telling S1 bar, S2, S3 bar. Correct. Do all these connections. So happy to see all your answers. Saujanya, Amrita, Siddharth. Vidya is telling A6 equal to and try to type whatever at least one your name should come once. Hayavardhan has typed today. Very good Hayavardhan. A6 equal to Shahasan. Some names are coming rarely. I want to see them typing the answers. Shahasan has typed A6. I think most of them they are telling A6, A7. I hope most of them they have completed almost. Suhasini Mishrikoti has told A7. And Vishwa Jayasurya has typed now A7. Karthik has typed A7. Most of them they have completed the up to A6, A7. Adnya, Spurti, Nayak, Prajakta, Priya, Varsha, all are telling A7. Hope most of them they have completed up to A7. Let me show you the answer and let me show the diagram. Devraj, Amrita, Varsha, Priya, Patil, they have told A7 almost. Devraj is telling A5 and A5 I will show you now. Gaura, Devraj, Amrita H, A5, A6, A7 Geeta, A7 telling, Charan is telling A7. Let me show you the all up to A7 I had drawn now. Please compare your answer with this. I will give another 30 seconds for you, or just I want you people to check it, what you have drawn is correct or not. I think most of them they have typed up to A7, and just cross verify. I'll give another few seconds. Yeah, okay, Monica has typed all the answers at a time. Thank you, Monica. And just I'm copying your chart information to the MS Word now. Give me a few seconds, so later I can refer. Monica has typed all the answers at a time. Thank you, Monica. And let me go to the next if you are completed. Shilpa is typing A7. Thank you. Ankita Shetty A7. I'll wait for another few seconds. Chaitra, in the diagram A4 is wrong, sir. Okay. Thank you, Shilpa. Chaitra, let me check it. What is the A4? 1, 2, 3, 4, 0, 1, 1. A4 is 0 and 1, 1. Yeah. Can you tell what is the wrong, Chaitra? Thank you. It is, what you are telling is correct. What is wrong? Can you tell where the connection is missing, Chaitra? Very good. It is S2, but I have connected to the S2 bar. It is not taken from any book. I have drawn it. So correct. This is one changes. Definitely we have to make. And hope all other connections are correct. S2 equal to 1. Okay. Simran is telling. Correct. And hope all of you complete it so that I can go to the next. I'll wait for another 5 seconds. If I is wrong, okay. Thank you. We'll see. What is the A5? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1 double 0. A5 is 1, 0, 0. How it is wrong? Geeta, 1, 0, 0. A5. I think it's correct. Okay, no problem, Geeta. Anybody is getting any doubts, you can ask. Okay, let me go to the next. Hope all of you are completed. So please concentrate, it's very important. Hardly a little time it will take to understand now the complete decoder. Okay. Next, what you have to do? Do this connection. Output of the A1, I am giving it to the mod 2 adder. R1 also I am giving there only. And what I get is a C1. This is a received. I am giving. It's not R1 now. It should be R2, R3, R4, R5, R6, R7. C1, C2, C3, C7. These should be R1, R2, R3. While copying, I have pasted as it is. Make R1, R2, R3, R4, R5, R6, R7. Take a 1 minute. Add this to your circuit. But the way how you are writing C1, C2, C3, add R1, R2, R3. While typing, I have made R1 only all. So make it changes. R1, R2, R3, R4, R5 up to R7. So once if you complete writing a C1 and R1, it's a mod 2 adder. All of you know mod 2 adder means 0, 0, 0, 1, 1, 0, 1, 1. If I give, what will be the output? That you have to remember so that you can understand the working of this complete decoder circuit. I am trying my level best as if I am writing on the board. I am displaying step by step to you people instead of showing everything at a time. At least you should know how to write in the exam. So let me go to the next, hoping all of you have completed. Next. This is what I used to show to my students every year, because Drawing this will take more time. If somebody is expert, you can try. But this year I had drawn. Every year I used to show like this. A scanned copy of that I used to show to the students. And this is S1, S2, S3. This also manually written, but I have changed just now. This is actually R1, R2, R3, R4, R5, R6, R7. But drawing this in the PPT will take a lot of time. That's why I used to show like this. But this year, anyway, I'm spending a lot of time in front of the computer day and night. So I thought of drawing this so that I will also learn. So let me go to the next. Now received is 1011011. Do the RH transpose. Do the RH transpose and find out the syndrome. And type your syndrome in the chat box. Do the R into H transpose. Whatever the syndrome, you get 3 bits. You can type in the chat box. Be active. Very good. Devidas, Shivani Kulkarni. Shivani 2 are there, I think. Shivani Kulkarni, Abhishek Kulkarni, Simran, Spurti, Geeta, Janvi, Nayak, Abhay, Bhatt, Devraj, Abhishek. 6th bit, something he is telling. Okay, thank you. Priya Patil, Priya, Adnya, Charan, Vijay Lakshmi, Amrita, Pannang Prabhu. He had typed after long gap. Ankita Shetty, Shahasan, Varsha, Preeti, Rohan, Prajakta, Vidya, Spurti, Karthik, Nivedita, Sanjeev Indur has typed. Bharat, Chaitra Kulkarni. Some names I'll remember because every day I'm telling their names. Gaura, Shripad, 6th bit, correct. Suhasini Mishri Koti. But some names are coming rarely. Rohit has typed now. Vinay Giryam never has typed. He told 6th bit is error, sir. Therefore, code also has told Vinay. Saujanya Havaniki, Ritika, Nutan Vadgir, Jaisurya, Haivadan Kulkarni has typed 010. Shruti Mali has typed 010. Yeah, answer is correct, and most of the students they included also which bit is in error. So nice to see your answers in the chat box, and what they told answer is correct, 010, and they have included a particular bit is in error because it is the 6th row in the H transpose, hence the code is Vidya has typed 6-bit error, Monica has typed her 010 is a syndrome what she got. Good, all of you are doing nicely. Harsha is also typing, sir, it is a 6-bit is in error. Very good. What you are doing all is correct, and hope all of you have completed. I'll wait for another 10 seconds. Those who are still doing, I'll let them complete. After another 10 seconds, I'll go to the next slide. Those who have completed, they can close their eyes for a few seconds so that they can give a rest to the eyes and let them sit straight. Otherwise, they will start getting a back pain and eye problems. So please take care of your eye, take care of your health. Then only you can do something in the life. So let me go to the next slide. Yeah. Now, the diagram you have already with you. Use a pencil only. Received is 1011011. Write down here 1011011. Write down the S1, S2, S3. Write down S1, S2, S3. What will you get S1, S2, S3? Anyone of you can type in the chat box. You have to type S1, S2, S3 is how much, and that you have to mark here. S1, this line is 0 or 1, S2 is 0 or 1, you have to write here, S3 is 0 or 1, you have to write here. So that opposite of this will be here. If somebody types now, all will get an answer within a second. Let me know who will type first. S1 value, S2 value, S3 value, and each one of you know the answer. No. Please try to understand. Somebody has typed Vidya. S1 is what? I have to add R1, R2. Yes, S1 is 0. Nayak. S1 is 0. Abhishek. Hey, everybody know the answer, yaar. Devidas, S1 is 0. Correct. All you know. So far you have typed already. I am asking indirectly. Yes. Geeta, you just check it, S2. Ritika, S1 is 0, correct. Vijay Lakshmi, Belavaniki, S, okay, 0. S1 is 0. And S3 is 0, Pragati, correct. S3 is 0. Preeti has typed S1 is 0, S2 is 1, S3 is 0. Correct, Preeti. And Devidas, S2 is 1, S2 is 1, Abhishek, Chaitra, Ankita, S1 is 0, SW3 is 0, okay, S3 is 0, S2 is 1. See, all of you already typed 0, 1, 0. I don't know why nobody is using a common sense. Shilpa, check S2. If a connection is, you already typed all of you 0, 1, 0. What is the 0, 1, 0? It's basically syndrome only. S1, S2, S3 bit only have typed so far. You took 2 minutes to type syndrome. Therefore, 0, 1, 0 is, everybody knows that answer, just I am asking you once again. And most of the students, they got confused. All of you know the answer, all of you have typed already the answer. Everybody know, S1 is 0, S2 is 1, S3 is 0, 0, 1, 0 you have typed already. Now, once if you type here, say S1 is 0, S2 is 0, S3 is 0, 0, 1, 0. I want you people to write the output of A1, A2, A3, A4, A5, A6, A7. For example, so here S1 is 0. So when S1 is 0, A1, I am connecting S1, automatically A1 output will be 0. Wherever S1 is connected directly, A2 will become 0. No need to check for other. Because even one input is 0 to the any AND gate, output will be 0. I want you people to write the output of the AND gate in the chat box. A1 to A7. Start from A1, find out A1 is 0 or 1, A2 is 0 or 1, A3 is 0 or 1, A4 is 0 or 1. Very good, Abhishek has typed A1 is 0. If S1 is connected to that particular AND gate, automatically it will be 0. A1 is 0, A2 is 0, no doubt. A3 will be 0, no doubt. Because you are connecting S1, S1 is 0. Hence, automatically that gate output will be 0 only. And Karthik has typed 1. I am asking, okay, A3, A4, A4, A1, A2, A3, A5 is 0. Rohan is typing, very good. Abhishek is typing A5 is 0, A3 0, A4 0. Bharat is typing A6 1. Shilpa is telling A6 1. But Shilpa, you check A6. Okay, you check for A6. Swasini, A1, A2, A3, A5 is 0. A6 is 1, Vijay Lakshmi is telling. Okay, A7 is 0. Very good. A6 is 1. I think only 1 I am getting A6 is 1. Most of the students they are telling. And Adnya is telling A6 is 1. Yes, Shilpa is telling, yes sir, A6 is 1. A7 is 0, Simran. Ritika is typing, Chaitra, Harsha, A6 1. Rohit is typing, Vijay Lakshmi, Amrita. So happy to see all your answers. Shahasan, Prajakta is typing, Charan has typed, A6 he has missed, means A6 is 1, remaining all are 0. Shilpa is typing A7 1, Charan, Spurti, Shruti Mali, and Shruti, Saujanya is typing. Oh, my PPT is not working, I don't know why. Let me share again. PPT is showing a little problem, and give me a few seconds. Let me check is the screen is visible or not. Let me check. Screen is visible to you people now? It was not working earlier. Okay, thank you, Abhishek. So now let me show you the answers. Let me show you the answer. We have discussed just now. R6 bit is in error, and hence A6 output is 1, hence C equal to 1011001 we are telling. Observe carefully. And all of you know mod 2 addition is what? This is very important. Please see here. I think one line is missing here while copying, pasting. And all are 0. A6 is only 1. All of you know, when you use a mod 2, say for example, input is 1. Whatever the input you are giving, so one fixed input, what you are giving, this is the input. If this side, if I take a 1, 0 will become 1, 1 will become 0. Means I am correcting. Please try to understand. Whatever all our zeros are there, if I am doing mod 2 with a 0, I will get a same. If I do mod 2 with a 1, I will get opposite. This is the mod 2 addition truth table, all of you know. C1 will remain same, C2 will remain same, because 0 with the R2, 0 with the R3 will be same only, but only one bit will change, because R1 with the mod 2 addition with the 1, this will become R1 bar. So hence correction is done. This is very important concept. Try to understand. I'll give you the 2 minutes. Because of mod 2 addition, what you have received, you might have received, say this is for example 0 with a mod 1, it will become 1. You have received 1 mod 2, I am using 1 and 1 mod 2 addition, it will become 0. This will opposite, C6 will be opposite of this whatever R6 I have received, but remaining will be as it is. This is the way how actually the decoding is done. Decoder means you have to draw complete diagram like this. Syndrome calculation means you can draw only the up to S1, S2, S3. This is very important. Try to understand. You take another 1 minute. Why only C6 changes? Why not C1, C2, C3, C4, C5, C7 will not change? This is the way how a decoding is done. Even though I have received, say, 10110111, so this 1 will become 0. Automatically, code word become 1011001. By default, I am not asking for retransmission or anything. I am correcting itself in the receiver. I cannot go for ARQ because it's not a internet. Live transmission, whenever it's going on, I have to correct in receiver itself. Because of this, receiver becomes more complex. Receiver becomes more complex. Hope all of you understood. Like this, you can draw decoder for any given problem statement. Okay, so let me go to the next. Okay, these are animation. I used a red color just to say it is 0. All gates are having at least one input red color. Only A6 is not having. That is the reason A6 will be 1, remaining will be 0. Take another example. For a 7/4 code, linear block code, because chapter name is only linear block code. 7/4 linear block code. S0 equal to R0 plus R4 plus R5 plus R6. S0 equal to R0 plus R4 plus R5 plus R6. S1 equal to R1 plus R3 plus R5 plus R4. S1 equal to R1 plus R3 plus R4 plus R5. S2 equal to R2 plus R4 plus R5 plus R6. Find G, code, encoder circuit, syndrome circuit, or you can say a decoder circuit. And received is given, find the syndrome. Take this as a homework because it is difficult to discuss all the problems in the class, but I'll show you the whatever I have written the answers. Give me a second. Let me copy the chart content to the MS Word for my reference in one file. Okay. Let me go to the next slide. This is a solution. No need to copy down. H transpose you can write down for the given syndrome. And just I'm showing you. And write down the P because you have a H transpose. And all of you know H is given by I P transpose. Write down the P. Once if you know the P, you can write down all the code words. G equal to, write down the G matrix. G equal to identity followed by parity. Then C equal to D into G. All these things are known to you people. And then you can write the encoder circuit. So this is the way how you can write the encoder circuit. Similarly, decoder circuit you can draw the way how we have discussed using H transpose. Remember, for encoder we need a P, for decoder we need a H transpose. And this I wanted to show you. This is drawn by one of our alumni. Now he completed his MTech, Mr. Mustaq Ahmad, who is a teacher, a lecturer in Government Polytechnic. He did this. Remaining all are drawn by me only. This is one which he drawn and gave it to me. For his remembrance, just I kept this slide as it is and I'm keeping his name. So after 10 years also I'll recall his name and I can remember his name. A nice human being. And he drawn this and he has shown to me and he has submitted it to me. And this is a diagram actually. So like this I am drawing nowadays. But during that time it was difficult. Now this is given by him. Anyway, let us go to the next. This is you copy down. If C is a valid code vector and H is a parity check matrix, prove that CH transpose equal to 0. This is one standard question in most of the question paper you will find, including VTU and other universities. It's hardly a 2-3 steps are there. I'll show you. I am sure all of you can understand easily. Hope all of you have copied this. I'll give another few seconds for you. If C is a valid code vector and H is a parity check matrix, prove that CH transpose equal to 0. In general, you have to do it. Using examples, you have done it already many times. Now you have to do it using a general case. So let me go to the steps. Solution. We know that G equal to IP. First row in the G matrix will be 1 0 0 0 followed by parity bits. Let Gi be the ith row in the generator matrix. Can you type a beginning, say G1, G2 equal to beginning few bits? Can you type in the chat box? G1 equal to means first row in the G, second row in the G, beginning few bits. What will be there? Somebody can type G4, beginning 4 bits, beginning 5 bits. You can write. We will see how many of you are getting this. First row will be what? I have written already. First row. Similarly, second row, third row. Read the line, understand, type the same thing in the chat box. For example, when I take G, what is the first row? What is the second row? What is the third row? You have solved many. Very good. Rohan is typing second row. Rohit is typing second row. And like that, third row, Vidya is typing. So very good. Simran has typed G2, G3, like that. Very good. Priya Patil is typing a second. Bharat. See, I think most of you are getting idea. When I say fourth, automatically fourth bit will be 1. Fifth bit, Simran has typed fourth. Shilpa is typing 2, 3 example. Adne is typing 001. First 1, 0, 0, 0, 1, 0, 0, 0, 1, 0, 0, 0, 1, 0, 0, 0, 0. Like that. The 1 will shift because identity matrix will be in the beginning. Prajakta is typing G4 equal to. Very good. Now, this is the one important point which you have to remember. After that also other bits will be 0, 0 because only that particular bit will be 1, remaining bits will be 0. Vijay Lakshmi Belavanki has typed. Thank you each one of you. Let me go to the concept. Now, this, when I say GI, ith row, few zeros I will be having, ith element will be 1. And similarly followed by Pi1, Pi2, Pij, Pin minus k I will be having. I want you people to copy down this. Take a minute, copy down this. We know that G equal to IP. First row in the G matrix is 1, 0, 0, 0 followed by parity bits. Let Gi be the ith row in the generator matrix. You can write Gi equal to 0, 0, 0, 1 followed by so many zeros. Pi1, Pi2 followed by so many Pi, 3, 4, 5. Then last is Pin minus k. Hope all of you can understand what is the meaning of Gi. I'll wait for another few seconds. Then I'll go to the next slide. Now, please observe carefully. Only one slide is there. Please observe this to understand CH transpose equal to 0. Let Hj be the jth row in H matrix. Automatically, when I say transpose of H, it's a column. That's all. Now, Hj equal to P1j, P2j, P3j, like that. I'll get a 1, again zeros. Consider GH transpose, but particular row and particular column. Now H transpose it is. This row becomes what? When I say transpose, row becomes column. Now I am multiplying these two. This is a row, Gi, ith row. Next, jth column. Or you can say jth row in the Hj or column in the transpose. So what I get is this. Understand. P1j, P2j, P3j, like that. Row has become column. Why, sir? Because this is a Hj, this is a Hj transpose I am taking. Hence. Now I have to multiply this. All of you know, row will be multiplied with a matrix. What I get answer is, this remaining part will be 0, 0, 0, 0. When I multiply something with a 0, answer will be 0. After this one also I have so many things, but when I multiply with all these zeros, I will get a 0 only. And only 1 into Pij, I will get a Pij. Similarly, second term, all these are zeros this side. When I multiply with Py1, Pi2, all will become 0. Only for Pij, I will be having 1. Hence, this will be Pij. After this, also I have many parity bits, but when I multiply with 0, it will become 0. So, when I multiply whole this row with this column, what I get answer is 1 into Pij plus Pij into 1. So Pij plus Pij should be 0 because 0 plus 0 is 0, 1 plus 1 is equal to 0. I want you people to copy down this and try to understand. I'll wait for another 30 seconds. Copy down, understand. It's very easy to understand because 0 into something will be 0, 1 into something will be 1. Something plus something will be always 0. Whether it's 0, 0 or 1, 1, it should be a 0. Hence, when I do it, GIHJ transpose, I'll get 0. Okay, let us go to the 2-3 lines are there in the next slide. Yeah, GIHJ transpose equal to 0. So therefore, GH transpose equal to 0. Multiply both side by D. I'll get a D into G into H transpose equal to 0. All of us know DG is nothing but a C. DG is nothing but a C. Therefore, CH transpose equal to 0. Copy down these few lines and that completes your proof. CH transpose equal to 0. I'll wait for another few seconds. Then we'll go to the next slide. Okay. Let us go to the next slide. A single error correcting Hamming code. Take a heading. This is not a divide by. All of us know H transpose means I'll be having a parity followed by an identity matrix. That's all. Because I cannot write like an equation I have written. It's like a dotted line, or you can say nothing is there. A parity followed by below I have a identity matrix because H transpose all of us know already. So just read it once, but take a heading, single error correcting Hamming code. Each row has a n minus k. All these things theory part you know already because you have already written H transpose many times and all of you know this. Just read it once, or if you want you can copy down. Copy down the heading, a single error correcting Hamming code. All of you know all 0 cannot be used as a parity. Parity, how we can write? Any combination of zeros and ones we can use a parity, but all 0 cannot be used because it is a syndrome of a no error. Other than that, all 0 combination, any zeros and 1 combination I can use as a parity matrix. That is the meaning of this particular line. Hope all of you have completed this. Let me go to the next. Yeah, these equations are important. The condition for all the rows of H transpose to be distinct means all should be different. It's possible only when we have 2 raised to n minus k minus 1 is greater than or equal to n. Simply we have rearranged and you people can understand easily. 2 raised to n minus k is there, log is taken. So simply you have taken log of n plus 1 to the base 2 and you can say k should be less than or equal to n minus log n plus 1 to the base 2. Just copy down this, and the next slide is very important. Those 3 words or equations you have to remember, the conditions you have to remember, so that you can design any single error correcting Hamming code. Based on these only we are going to conclude the properties of a single error correcting Hamming code in the next slide. Those 3 words you have to remember to solve any given problem. let me go to the next slide. This slide everyone has to copy, because based on this only we are going to solve some problems. For example, code length should be n should be less than or equal to 2 raised to n minus k minus 1. K should be less than or equal to n minus log 2 to the log n plus 1 to the base 2. And number of parity check bits should be n minus k. So these three lines, if you remember, then it will be easy to solve any given problem. I may take one more class for linear block code. Next class we are going to conclude linear block code chapter. After that we have another interesting chapter, cyclic codes. That will continue. One more hour I may need for this linear block code. And let me know if any re-register students are there. You can inform them to I don't know how many are, just ask them to contact your representative, and representatives can take their information so that you can conduct any IF for them if it is needed. So let me take that information from the students. Okay, let us go to the example. I want you people to copy down. Design a single error correcting Hamming code with a message block size of 11. Design a single error correcting Hamming code with a message block of size of 11 and show that by an example it can correct a single error. Design a single error correcting Hamming code with a message block size of 11 and show that by an example it can correct single error. It can correct a single error. Note down a code length n must satisfy n is less than or equal to 2 raised to n minus k minus 1, and it is given that k is 11 in the problem statement. So n should be less than or equal to 2 raised to n minus 11 minus 1. This condition should be true. I use trial and error method, find a n value. N will come around 15. So just copy down this slide, try to understand, and code we will discuss in the later. I want you people to find this n equal to 15. You fill here trial and error method 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, like that you fill it. Somewhere in the you will get a true. This will satisfy. So for n equal to 15 it will satisfy. Hence code would be 15, 11 Hamming code, and therefore H transpose is given by, we have to write H transpose is given by. Let me show you the H transpose. Any combination of zeros and ones you have to take other than zeros, because other than all zeros is a syndrome for no error. Other than that combination, anything you can take starting from 0, 0, and identity matrix, these things you should not take 0, 0, 1, 0, 0, 0, 1. Other than those 4 plus all 0, remaining those combinations you can take in any fashion, no problem. So this is the one way I have written parity followed by identity. Copied on the H transpose. And we'll try to wind up within a minute or 2 minutes so that you can have a time to switch over from one class to the another class. You may be having a Python now. Python sir will be ready in another room. But after Sajjan Madam I took here. We used the same class, same internet connection. So Madam took more time, I think, for you. So copy down H transpose. Once if I write H transpose, sir, can I change the combination of these zeros and ones? Okay, but don't repeat. Don't use the same 0 triple 1 twice like that. Okay, and let me show you the one more slide. H equal to, simply I am taking a transpose of that. I am writing H equal to. Once if I write H equal to, then I can write H P equal to, and I can write G equal to, and I can write a C equal to. I can write a encoder circuit, I can write a decoder circuit, I can write a syndrome circuit. Once if I get a P, it's over. Everything can be done. I should get a P. Once if I get a P, then it will be easy to write encoder circuit. From that H transpose, I can write a decoder circuit. I think after this slide we'll stop it. At least you'll get a 5 to 6 minutes to relax and copy down H, and later in your room you can write a P, write the G. Take that as a homework, and thank you for attending the class. You can log out and take care, be safe, see you in the next class. Thank you. I'll be here for another 5 minutes. If anybody want to talk, I'll be here.